Good afternoon, volleyball fans. History is unfolding today as the 2025 Spiker Surf Invitational Conference makes its grand debut here at the Big Dome, the iconic Araneta Coliseum, for the first day of our semifinals showdown. My name is Fiona Bacani, your courtside reporter for the second match of today's high-stakes triple header. And this isn't just any ordinary match. It's the arrival of two powerhouse teams. From Osaka, Kindai University, five-time collegiate champions, are set to make their mark on Philippine soil, eager to show why they're a force to be reckoned with. Meanwhile, the Australian PROVOLLEY Academy enters the arena with a bang, boasting the tallest players in the competition and known for their dynamic and aggressive style of play. Now, which of these two fierce contenders will rise to the occasion in their Philippine debut? The answer is only a match away, only here at the 2025 Spiker Surf Invitational Conference.
And welcome back to the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the second game of our triple header as we kick off the semifinals of the Invitational Conference. From a high of 8 teams, we're down to the final 6, including our 2 foreign teams. And you got introduced by Fiona earlier out of Japan and out of Australia. Final 2 games remaining on opening day of the semifinals. Kindai University from Japan taking on PROVOLLEY Academy out of Australia, and the defending champions, the Super Spikers, taking on their nemesis, the King Crunchers. Hi everybody, thanks for watching us. One Sports Plus and Pilipinas Live. Eric Tipan alongside Noreen Go, and it feels exciting to see these two teams battle it out. First of 5 games they're going to be playing in the semifinals.
I just want to say how time flies. We always talk about the format that we will be joined by 2 guest teams, and that time is now, Eric.
And speaking of the format, here we go for those of you who are just tuning in to the Invitational Conference.
Yeah, well, you did say there are 8 teams in the preliminary single round robin, and only the 4 teams will make it to the semifinals, joined again by 2 guest teams in Kindai and PROVOLLEY. So it is here. They will go through a single round robin, and the top 2 will play for the gold, and then 3rd and 4th will play for the bronze.
All right, let's meet the Japanese team. Finished 2nd and 3rd in Kansai University tournaments in Japan. So they're, definitely in shape and raring to contend here in the Philippines.
Well, you did say they're from the university, so a very young team. They did win 5 titles under their coach, Hideyuki Mitsuyama. So very young squad, but we're excited. We fare, as compared to the collegiate teams from Japan. We know globally their national team is ranked in the top 10. So excited to see the Japanese youngsters take center stage.
They are one of the youngest teams in the Invitational Conference at just 20 years old. It's important to note one is half Filipino, number 5, Yuma Onabe. His mom is from Antipolo, but he grew up in Japan. Now let's meet the other team, the second youngest team in the tournament, average age of 22 years old, out of Australia, PROVOLLEY Academy.
We love this PROVOLLEY Academy because they're about organizing clubs, club teams, and grassroots programs. So, it's a bigger goal for them than just this team. But Fiona did say earlier, they're the tallest team, and we're going to look out for their captain, Samuel Hansen. So, for me, it's just exciting to see these foreign guest players and what they can bring into the Spikers turf. And it will be a short semifinals, but exciting nonetheless.
Just like Kindai University, there are also Filipinos in this lineup for PROVOLLEY Academy. Jude Aspero and J.R. Prospero. You'll be seeing them in action. Hopefully, a lot of minutes on the court today. If you want to, comment on any of the things that you see, observe, and you enjoy in the Invitational Conference semifinals, Spikers Turf, don't forget to use the hashtag Spikers Turf 2025. We'll take a break and meet the teams when we return right here on your Signal TV channels.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Invitational Conference of the Spikers Turf, where power meets passion. Played for the first time inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum in Quezon City, Philippines. This is match number 30 of the tournament semifinals matchup between the Kindai University of Japan and their opponents from Australia, PROVOLLEY Academy. Introducing the two national referees officiating this match. Our first referee is Fernando Velarde. Second referee, Chofen Racelis. Let's now call on the starters. First, for the Kindai University of Japan. Let's start with their setter, number 9, team captain Yu Kubota. Outside striker, number 3, Yoshiki Yasuda. Middle blocker, number 6, Tujiro Shimumasu. Opposite hitter, number 14, Ryutaro Ayun. Middle blocker, number 16, Haruki Ogawa. And outside striker number 17, Haruka Mizuki. Their starting libero is number 2, Yuito Kose. The head coach for Kindai is Hideyuki Mitsuyama. And now the starters for the PROVOLLEY Academy of Australia. Opposite hitter number 7, team captain Samuel Hansen. Middle blocker number 5, Mikey Stirpach. Setter number 6, Cherry Chang. Outside striker number 12, Jude Aspero. Middle blocker number 13, Isaac Relova. And outside hitter number 17, Philip Starchevich. Starting libero number 21, J.R. Prospero. The head coach for PROVOLLEY Academy is Aris Papadopoulos.
Kindai University, starting with Yasuda, Shimumasu, Kubota, the team captain, and also the starting setter, Ogawa and Misugi. Their starting libero is Yuito Kose, only 19 years old. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Sturbach, Chang, Hansen, the team captain, and Relova, Starchevich. Two Filipinos, or Phil Australians, are part of the starting lineup for PROVOLLEY as we get the opening set going. And right away, Ryutaro out, making his presence felt.
Well, we will get to know these players as the tournament progresses. Again, we talked about Kindai in the pregame, collegiate team, so we know very quick, very young, a lot of youth, and PROVOLLEY, a tall team, so we'll see what gives.
Yep. Hit by Hansen, going wide. Both are very young teams and trying to build experience in international competitions. Yasuda with a nice serve. The reverse set. There's a touch by the Phil Aussie, Jude Aspero.
You have to love the way that he put the ball down. When you look at the height disparity, he looks like he's so cute compared to his teammates, and they're the tallest team, but he gets that through.
Aspero listed at 5'4". Meanwhile, Aoun listed at 6'6" with a nice cross-court kill.
I think with his height and his athleticism, he is obviously going to be the first option for Kindai University.
Serve by Ogawa. Oh, excellent block by Shimomasu. With coverage by PROVOLLEY to keep it alive. A tip by Shimomasu. And on his second touch, will score for Kindai.
Yeah, they're showing us they're not just strong hits, they're also playing it patiently at the start of this first set.
21-year-old Haruki Ogawa with a 4-1 lead here for Kindai University. A block against Starcevic. Hansen finds the corner.
That's a good cross-court kill by Captain Samuel Hansen, because he needs to start the offense and get the team going.
Mikey Sturbach, 23 years old. One of the tallest players in the lineup at 6'6". Excellent pass from Yasuda. Single man block for Relova. And this one goes over. Chance ball for PROVOLLEY. Hansen again. Just rolls it over. What a pancake save for Kindai. And then off the block, what a hit for Yutaro Aoun.
Well, the blockers were there for PROVOLLEY. There was two-man block, but Aoun was able to power it through.
Aoun with at least a couple of points already for Kindai University. He is, as we have seen so far early in this opening set, the go-to.
Yeah. Been the consistent one so far.
Sturbach with a good pass. Sturbach gets it back against a triple block. Finds a way, and what an angle.
Well, it doesn't have to be all power. He's showing us that. Just took some pace off of that hit.
That was Starcevic, excuse me. Going cross court. 3 serving 5. From the back row, nice push for Aoun.
That was smart. Well, for a young team, for a team from the university category, so to speak, they look like they have a lot of experience, not just all strong hits.
They're mixing it up, which is why they're up by 3. And that's Jerry Chang taking it on the option.
Just reading the defense of Kindai. Early on, you can't. Although you see Kindai actually has the lead. In terms of skill, they look like they're pretty even. And we will see once they get warmed up and get used to the court conditions here in the Smart Araneta.
19-year-old Shimomasu serving to Starcevic. And net touch against Kindai University.
2-point advantage though by Kindai.
16-year-old Isaac Relova with a serve. From the middle, they swing Yasuda around for the point. First technical timeout, 3-point lead, Kindai University against PROVOLLEY Academy.
Coming to you live from the Big Dome, this is the 2025 Spiker Surf Invitational Conference. Now, the Australian PROVOLLEY Academy aims to make a statement debut on Philippine soil today, facing off in their first match of the tournament. Despite having only 6 to 8 weeks to prepare, the team shows incredible spirit and determination. They admit that they're not a solid team yet, They told me we're from different clubs with different styles, so chemistry is still a work in progress. But we trust in our experience. Our veterans have the skills, and it's all about communication now. Despite the limited time to prepare, they told me it's their bond that they hope to be their edge in today's match. We're very family-oriented. We do everything together. We eat, train, and meet up, and we make the most out of every moment, they told me. Now, the players also emphasized that despite the pressure, they are here to represent their country and their brotherhood. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we just need to execute, trust the process, and enjoy the game. Back to you, Noreen and Eric.
All right, thank you, Fiona. Well, 3 weeks, clearly, they're going to have to work on a lot of chemistry here against a team that obviously practices together a lot more as a university team in Kindai.
You love the positivity, though, right, of Pro Volley.
And the way they've been keeping in step, they're only down by 3 here. As cohesive and as smoother the offense is for Kindai. Kindai University can't pull away just yet.
Yeah, we see the talent of Pro Volley, individual talent, but again, as Fiona said, it's about developing chemistry, and we will see it hopefully throughout the tournament.
Aon hits it outside. Nope, check that. That was a block touch. So it's a 4-point cushion now for Kindai University. Starcevic with a good pass. A good hit from Aspero. But the coverage, so far keeping it alive for Kindai. This one a little too close to the net. Hansen uses his left hand to push it over. Chance ball here. And they don't waste the extra 2 touches as Aspero pushes it to the back zone.
Well, you did mention he is one of the 2 Phil Australians, and even though we can see that he's not as tall as his teammates, he is so athletic and he is a smart player.
One of the oldest players in the lineup at 29. Jude Aspero, there's a missed hit there. In fact, there was no hit by Ogawa. And just like that, 2 in a row scored by Pro Volley Academy from down 4. They scored a side out and break point.
Well, they want to serve tough, give problems to the first pass of Kindai. That was one. That is one.
Here's a broken play for Kindai. Battle at the net. Strong arm by Misugi. Hansen. Much better pass by Kose. Aoun. Got it.
When you need a point, you go to number 14, Aoun, who has been delivering for Kindai.
The reigning best blocker in the Kansai University Autumn League. Good pass by Prospero. And a double man block against Sam Hansen.
Well, the first monster block there goes to Kindai. And I think they also know that they have to guard Samuel Hansen. And they did 2-man block.
Now 2 in a row scored by Kindai University to restore a 4-point cushion. Good block by Shimomasu. Hansen going above the block. The dig by Kubota. This one a chance ball for Pro Volley Academy. Starcevic. Aoun. Yes, what a shot, just rolling it over.
Well, they might, I heard some comments by Pro Volley. They were complaining about that non-call.
Yeah, double contact. Aoun with 6 points timeout here for Pro Volley Academy.
Really, what happened? You not touch the ball. If you late, you got the opportunity to touch the ball, a plus take the difference. Now, Philip, you, wait. Plus, no cross, feet parallel.
No, that's my fault. Set to
Yeah,
2
only
short.
go, but feet parallel. Okay?
Yeah, but
Right.
it's fixed. Yeah, try to get some touch.
Come on, let's go, guys. Continue. Come on.
Oh, check that. 7 points for Ryutaro Aoun of Kindai University. Meantime, you heard Coach Papadopoulos and instructions specifically to Samuel Hansen.
Giving him ideas on how to go against a team like Kindai.
Good pass by Prospero. Hansen, he was told to go down the line instead of cross. Owen again.
Oh, good dig.
Prospero keeping it alive. An easy over coming from Hansen. Chance ball for Kindai University. Here they come. Oh, beautiful play. And a finish by Haruka Misugi.
We don't see a lot of combination plays, but that one was successful. No blockers in sight.
Biggest lead at 6 for Kindai University. Average age of just 20 years old, this team. And they're showing up here in their opening set. Sturbatch is rejected. Starcevic goes through the double block.
Oh, good
save in the back zone. And this one into the net for Misugi.
Yeah, it lost the timing there in that that jump, and he buries that into the net.
So an error on the attack by Kindai University. And Sturbatch to serve for PROVOLLEY Academy. The reverse set with Taro Aun. What a dig for Jerry Chang. And then collision there between Jude Aspero and Samuel Hansen.
That's the chemistry that they're hoping to build, right? Because they are, you know, they play, but they've not played together for a period of time. So these are the communication issues.
And 3 weeks clearly not enough to build kind of chemistry to go up at this level in your first game.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more days they can, you know, especially playing together at a different level, because practice intensity is different from game intensity.
Yeah. And also, I'm sure they're both not familiar with each other's strengths and weaknesses.
That's true. Beautiful set. And Misugi again putting it away.
Yeah.
And that'll take us to our second technical timeout. A 6-point cushion. Kindai University. Excellent work so far by Shimumasu and Kubota. Kindai University up by 6. They're making their debut alongside the only other guest team, PROVOLLEY Academy. Japan versus Australia in this day number 1 of the semifinals. And unlike the semifinals, upcoming semifinals and quarterfinals of the PVL, this one is a round-robin semifinal. So they're going to play 5 games. It's not a knockout. So you'll be seeing these teams a lot the next few days.
And we will also be seeing how our local teams will fare against both these teams.
Good rally. Coming back from the technical timeout. Triple block against Starcevic. And it's a 7-point lead now for Kindai.
Yeah, they are improving on their blocking. When you are able to get a 3-man block, that means you are reading your opponents and your anticipation is getting better.
Misugi serving it outside. Well, they can afford to put a lot more service pressure with this kind of cushion. Filip Starcevic. Good pass.
Yeah.
May have been an overpass. A lot of power packed by Yasuda. Here's Aspero against a triple block. He rolls it over. Aun. Oh, and there's a block from PROVOLLEY Academy.
That was Relova reading Aun. So they're showing us they're also getting better in that defense.
Youngest player in the lineup for Coach Papadopoulos. Getting the side out. No, that's a break point for ProVolley Academy. They're within 5 after being down by 7. Kubota back to Aun. This one goes over the block. Yep. Great defense by Prospero. Chance ball though for Kindai University. There's Kubota again. It goes to the middle this time. And Shibomasu puts it away.
Yeah, that was just smart setting. When you acknowledge that the blocking of your opponent is present, you try to make it different. You try to go to your quick.
Kubota is no average setter. He is the reigning best setter in Kansai University Spring League. Only 22 years old. Meantime, Ko Honda off the bench. Service specialist.
Good serve.
Yeah, nice hit by Relova. Prospero with a save. Aspero blocked by Ogawa.
Great read there. That was a solid one-on-one.
And it's back to the biggest lead again for Kindai University, but Honda with a service fault.
Couple of substitution left and right.
Yep. Fletcher making his first appearance, second setter for ProVolley Academy. Lucas Fletcher, 18 years old, listed at 5'5". Could be about 5'7", maybe.
Yeah, he looks a bit taller than 5'5".
Exactly. Because we were standing around and he was on the court warming up, and he's about 5'8", perhaps. Service fault for Relova.
That's not going to help their cause.
Coach Papadopoulos, Aristidis Papadopoulos. Served by Kubota. He's got a full front line for Kindai University. Gonna be an easy over for Prospero. Kubota to the pipe. And that one going outside from Misugi.
Good effort though, and you like the way Kindai is trying to give opportunities to all these players in the back row and the front row, combination plays. This is a good avenue for them to practice.
Well, they can afford to get creative.
Yeah.
They're up by 6. Combination play! And that one, Yasuda. Fletcher is hurt. Got hit in the groin, it seems.
We got to see that again.
Ooh. Fletcher's, I think he's going to be okay.
To the applause of his own teammates with all these smiles.
It's a learning experience for young Lucas Fletcher. And it was a hit by that man. Yoshiki Yasuda, also 18 years old. Overpass. Oh, there's a dig by Fletcher. Hansen off the double block. There you go.
That's the best execution so far for ProVolley. Fletcher with a good stop, and Hansen.
Still partly wincing, but he's okay. He's got a smile on his face. Lucas Fletcher. Tough young kid. Good pass. And that one put away again. Misugi, very active offensively.
Well, Kindai obviously using quicker sets.
Coach Papadopoulos using his second and final timeout. We'll listen in.
Can I help with that?
Yeah, of course, guys. When you call Kobo, mean you use any post. Come on, go.
It was
Because if you stuck the net, what happens? Not help.
Yeah.
Same you. If you see them moving inside the player, go jumping. Go. Mikey, I need one block for you. Come on. Let's go, guys. Come on.
We need to talk, yeah?
Yeah, come on.
To talk
Come
up.
on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Go!
Asking for more defense, Coach Papadopoulos, using his final timeout, talking to Mikey Sturbach down the stretch of that huddle, asking for a block. I need a block from you.
And if you realize that your team is a tall team as compared to your opponents, you want to use net defense as a strength. That's why he is pleading for blocks. But Fletcher did say, we need to talk.
Yeah. Still a 7-point lead, the biggest for Kindai. Start match with a nice hit, but good floor defense by Kindai. And there's, again, Ryotaro out, undeterred by the triple block.
Yeah. Just playing it smart, off speed.
Check that, only a double block. Now an 8-point cushion. Bad pass, off system play. An easy lob. Now a chance to attack for Kindai. They push it and score again.
Yeah, brushing it through the blockers, no coverage in sight.
9 set points against ProVolley Academy. Serving for the set is Haruki Ogawa. Prospero with a good pass. Fletcher to Hansen. Kept alive by Yasuda. Chance ball for ProVolley. What can they do here? Prospero sets it up to Hansen, a little too close to the net. Easy pickup for Kindai. And put away by Shimomasu.
Well, Coach Papadopoulos asking for net defense. There's something they have to work on going into the second set.
Led by as many as 9, and the result, a 10-point win here for Kindai University. Everybody getting a touch, everybody contributing offensively in the arena for these students from Kindai University, and they're up 1-0. Their first semifinal match of the Invitational Conference. Absolute control and commanding win in the first set by Kindai University against ProVolley Academy, 25-15.
Yeah, great all-around game from Kindai. Their pass was decent, not perfect, but it was good enough for Kindai to go to combination plays, to give opportunities to the athletes that are inside the court. We saw a lot of quickness, really. They're using their strength, being a pretty young team. Both are young teams, but we talked about Kindai being in the university scene and practicing longer together. They're showing that, if you look at the numbers, attacks dominant. It was a dominant performance by Kindai. 7-8, and they even blocked better than the supposedly taller ProVolley team. So Kindai, they're looking good. It seems like they're playing their game. For ProVolley, really, you have to listen to Coach Papadopoulos. You know, you have to get those net defense, try to intimidate Kindai, not make them, you know, play so comfortable, so at ease. Can't change things up. But one thing also, they need to pass better here in set number 2.
Well, chance to turn it around for ProVolley Academy. A tweaked starting lineup with Lucas Fletcher, now the starting setter in the place of Jerry Chang. Your top scorers, not a surprise. Ryotaro Aon, 8 points, number 14 for Kindai University. And Hansen, only 3 points because of the lack of attacks. ProVolley in the opening set.
Plus the blocking of Kindai.
Aspero. Kubota pops it up. So it's an off-system play. Ooh, ow, just reaching over the block of Sturbach.
That's what you do. He's showing us that's what you do when that set, that out-of-system set, is near the net. Just stretch your arms and flick that wrist.
6-6 versus 6-6. But here's a service fault by Yu Kobota.
So we have to say, you know, for Pro Volley, they only had 5 errors in set number 1. Kindai had 6. So, you know, that's one category you should be happy with.
But Fletcher, service fault.
Well, let's see if Fletcher can change the complexion of this game for Pro Volley.
Served by Yasuda. Good dig from Yasuda. Prospero pops it up. Hansen will play setter. Sends it back to Aspero. Two-handed push. Kose with a dig. And this one through the fingertips of Prospero. The hit by Misugi.
Yeah, this time, you know, for me, you have to be happy you get a touch, you get a hand at that. That's where you start getting your timing in terms of blocking. And then hopefully, like, when it goes through the blocker's hands, coverage will be there.
Fletcher to Hansen. Combination play. Nice.
We did talk about Samuel Hansen being the captain, the leader of the squad, so you're hoping that's going to get him going here in the second set.
4th point for Hansen. Jude Aspero. A nice pass by Yasuda. That's a double contact against Ogawa.
So we saw that also, that very few, very few, maybe 1 or 2 miscues in the first set and another miscue in the second, but you know they easily address those miscues.
Right away.
Yeah.
Great pass number 1. And then Kubota setting up Ogawa with a kill.
Right away. You said it, and it looks meaner than ever.
4 serving 3. Fletcher finds Sturbach. Good dig from Ogawa. There's a double block against Misugi. Misugi tries again. Cross court. And he got it.
Yeah. Not a solid hit, but still a powerful one at that.
A challenge here by Coach Papadopoulos. It dropped right in front of him.
First challenge.
Yep. The debut of Pro Volley Academy and Kindai University on the day Spikers Turf debuts at the Big Dome as well.
It's a great day for men's volleyball. We get to head over to this historic venue.
Pro Volley has not tasted the lead in this game, lost by 10 in the first set. Coach Papadopoulos bringing 20 years of experience coaching in Europe to Pro Volley Academy. That looks, or you're not seeing it on your screens yet. We have a good view of the challenge monitor, and we see that it landed in. So we're kind of preempting everything by telling you the result before the TV shows it. There it is.
Good challenge.
So unsuccessful challenge. One more challenge remaining for Pro Volley Academy. The lead stays at 2 points for Kindai University.
Oh yeah, so the challenge was Pro Volley.
Yep. Prospero has been passing very nicely for Pro Volley. There's Hansen. 2 of his 5 points coming here in set number 4.
Well, maybe he should get a little bit more set so he can. He's athletic. We saw that he has power and he has the height. So maybe he can, you know, score some points for Pro Volley. They're just down by 1 here.
Ooh. Second service fault of the set for Pro Volley Academy.
Well, you know, every time they get an opportunity to come closer, they commit those errors and normally or usually at the service line.
First one was from Fletcher.
Fletcher, yes.
Speaking of Fletcher, passes to Relova, and Relova will knock it in.
Well, we don't see a lot of that. So, yeah, it's a good sign. You're showing variety in your offense.
Hansen with a serve, and it's outside. Third straight.
Yeah.
So 3 of the 7 points of Kindai University have come from errors from the service area of Pro Volley Academy.
And it's just a 2-point lead from Kindai.
Fletcher all the way out to Starcevic, who goes down the line for the side out.
That's a great kill. You know, again, we talk about the individual talents. We are seeing that. It's a matter of really playing together as a team, coming together as a team.
Point number 2 for Starcevic. Good pass again by Yasuda. Aoun off the block, while Prospero backpedaling and got to it in time. Just a little pokey there coming from Pro Volley, and that big gap in the middle. 2-point lead. After this nice shot, good find for Kindai University. 8-6, second set.
Still live here at the Araneta Coliseum, this is the 2025 Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. Now today is a milestone for Kindai University as they make their debut here in Manila. Now they may be a young squad, but with 5 collegiate titles under their belt, they've proven that they can rise to any challenge, and their greatest weapon is their unrelenting fight for every point. Now Coach Hideyuki Mitsuyama, who's been with Kindai since 2006, brings his players here with a clear message. Chase every ball, give it everything they've got, and play with the vibrant spirit that student athletes have. It's the first time on this stage, and they're eager to showcase the disciplined, systematic style of Japanese volleyball. Built on precision and organization, Kindai University pays attention to every detail. And today, this well-oiled team is determined to show that they belong among the best. A young, hungry squad ready to make their mark here in Manila. Back to you, Noreen and Eric.
All right, thank you, Fiona. They won by 10 in the first set. They're up by 1 point here in set number 2. New season, bigger stories. Aces returns for season 2 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and register now and stream all Pilipinas Live originals anytime, anywhere, on any device.
Well, as you were saying that, a combination play again from Kindai. Creating a cushion.
Yeah. Just not allowing Pro Volley Academy to really get consecutive points. By the way, there's the first touch for Abi Kindai, who's in the game for the first time. Aspero uses the left, and he got it.
Such a smart player. This is clearly David versus Goliath. And David won.
And did you see the hang time?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's why he's there. I mean, he has to compensate, you know, with his athleticism.
Problem is getting stops here, getting break points for Pro Volley Academy. I mean, side-out efficiency very high for Kindai University.
But then it's a close second set,
That's
so
true.
if you're Pro Volley, you have to be happy. Maybe, you know, try to push a little bit more.
A rare bad pass from Prospero. Hansen sends it over. Kubota, the reverse. Aun will score.
From the start till now, Aon has been the go-to for Kindai.
18-year-old Yoshiki Yasuda, best receiver and digger in the Autumn League. Aspero again, dug by Kose. Kubota underhand pass. There's a block against Misugi. Misugi tries again. Single man block by Jude Aspero. Kubota back to Aun. He has been barely stopped so far in this first set and a half.
Well, when the rallies go long, you end it by setting it to Aun.
There's a ball in, ball out challenge. That one right at the end line of the back zone. So, Coach Papadopoulos using his final challenge here. Pro Volley Academy, they don't want this deficit to get any bigger. Hoping against hope that this challenge will be successful. They're already down by 4.
And they don't want Kindai to pull away as they did.
Oof, that is clearly
a
waste of a challenge. So no more challenges remaining for Pro Volley Academy. They still have 2 timeouts remaining. Gotta wonder, maybe a couple more points by Kindai, and Coach Papadopoulos will have to burn his first timeout.
Yeah. Needs to talk it over.
Yep. Oh, almost an overpass. It is clearly an overpass as Misugi puts it away.
Well, we did say that Pro Volley needs to be careful not to let Kindai pull away, and it seems like Kindai is piling up the points here.
Biggest lead at 5 already here in set number 2. Hansen splits the defense and knocks it in.
That's what we meant by giving Hansen a bit more sets here. There were blockers, but he's a smart hitter.
Hansen finished the first set with 3. Good pass by Kose once again. Misugi, cross court. Hansen now with 6 points.
I think here in the second set, he is at 100% in terms of efficiency. I think.
Yep.
Seems like it.
Good serve by Ogawa. Hansen looking for 7. And he got it. 4 out of his 7 points here in set number 2.
He is the bright spot for Pro Volley.
He looks a lot looser now than how he played in the first set.
Yeah.
4-point game.
Good serve.
Yeah, by Kinda. Aun. Aun. I mean,
he's a party pooper.
And nearly 100% with his hits. 20 points for Aun already. Check that, 12 points for Aun as Kentaro Hata checks in for the first time, number 1. As you see the hit by Aun. And then Kazuhiro Terabayashi, the backup setter, also making his first appearance today.
Well, it is a 5-point lead enjoyed by Kindai. So yeah, I mean, it's a good time to change things up, you know, give your alternate setter opportunity to get some playing time.
Bad pass by Starcevic. Terabayashi, the reverse. Good hit by Misugi. No second touch after that dig by Prospero.
Good effort though by Prospero.
6-point cushion. Kindai University against Prospero and the Pro Volley Academy.
Glad you could join us here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Spikers Turf Invitational Conference is underway. We are at the semifinals, wherein we are joined by two foreign teams, Kindai University and PROVOLLEY. One from Japan, one from Australia. This will be a single round robin, wherein the top two will make it to the gold medal match, while in the number 3 and 4 will play for the bronze. Early on, the first set, Kindai won versus PROVOLLEY, and they find themselves ahead by 7 here in set number 2. Good save there. Oh! Prospero and Aspero, we're working hard here for PROVOLLEY.
The Phil Aussies making their presence felt. The longest rally so far of the match. A nice hit by Hata. Aspero sets it up. Left-handed hit, no good for Hansen.
Well, we gotta give credit still to the floor defense of PROVOLLEY, but it was obvious that they were going to Hansen because the 3-man wall was ready for him.
Meantime, a substitution for Coach Papadopoulos, Tim Wilson, number 14 for PROVOLLEY Academy, seeing action for the first time. Reverse set again. Oh, solid block against Hansen. And with a 9-point lead for Kindai University, this a monster block against Hansen. Coach Papadopoulos will use the first of his 2 timeouts.
Take more court. Take more court with you, okay? Take more court. Now, the problem is now here, I need to start to risk more the hit. If it's the ball coming well, okay. If not, hit ball again. Because now it start again drop. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
Gotta find a way back here for Sam Hansen and the rest of PROVOLLEY Academy. They lost by 10 in the opening set. They're down by 9 already.
Yeah, but you gotta give it to Kindai because it was close until Kindai started to block well, even with substitution. So, well, obviously they're showing us their familiarity.
And this will not come back. No third touch for PROVOLLEY Academy after the timeout. It's a 10-point lead now for Kindai University. And Coach Mitsuyama has not called a timeout yet this entire match.
Well, obviously he doesn't see the need for it.
Fletcher to Relova. Oh, Mitsugi down the line. Anything they touch, Kindai turns into a point.
Well, they're pulling away here in set number 2.
11-point lead now.
That's a great... That slow-mo really shows how smart he is. Saw the 2-man block. I'll go line.
Wilson. There's coverage by Aspero off the block. The reverse by Fletcher. This is going to be a free ball for Kindai University. Misugi again down the line. Same shot, same result.
Yeah. Great set, really spreading the ball from the opposite.
Haruka Misugi just turned 21 a few days ago. Relova off the block. Finally a side out for PROVOLLEY.
Yeah, that's a better hit. You can see that he angled that hit to the blocker's hand and he hit it off that blocker.
Hansen serving. Good pass by Hata. Misugi again.
Wow. What happened there?
Now Wilson just losing his footing. Hitting the post. Meantime, substitution for Kindai University as Koshiro Okayama checking in. Number 8.
Kindai trying to empty their bench, giving playing time.
I want to see the Phil Japanese Yuma Onabe. He hasn't seen action yet. Service outside for Misugi.
Well, it's still a commanding 11-point lead for Kindai.
A rude awakening for the Australians. In their first game of the Invitational Conference. Combination play. It's in. Right now, Kindai University throwing everything at PROVOLLEY.
Yeah, and they've been very effective.
Yeah. 12 set points for Okayama and Kindai University. Good pass by Aspero. Aspero gets it back, rolls it over the double block. Chance to put it away from the pipe. Misugi does not waste any set point.
Well, this is a quick second set for Kindai.
Misugi should be in double digits already with the amount of offense he poured in this second set. They won by 10 in the first set, won by 13 in the second set. A 2-0 advantage, Kindai University against PROVOLLEY Academy. So far, a dominant performance by this young Japanese team, Kindai University. A 10 and 13-point win in sets 1 and 2 against PROVOLLEY Academy. And here are the highlights of set number 2.
Well, it's pretty similar. I mean, you're hoping that set number 2 would turn out different. After PROVOLLEY would probably study and make adjustments. But, you know, they did start out like they were going to make some changes. But in the middle, towards the end, it's just all Kindai. And it was the same thing. It's like watching the same movie. You're watching the replay. If you look at the numbers, you'll understand why. In terms of attacks, 19-9. Again, great ball distribution. Different setters were used in set number 2. Again, the blocking going the way of Kindai. They even had one service ace. Opponents' errors actually pretty low at 3 apiece. But you know, the versatility of the attackers of Kindai showed really in that second set as they pulled away 13-point lead or advantage there. And in all aspects and all categories, really. They're playing well, Kindai. So if you're Pro Volley, what changes are you going to make? You did setter change in the second set. What are you going to do in the third set? Because the way you're playing, you really need something different. You need a catalyst for change.
And right now you can tell a difference between the two teams in the smiles from Kindai University on the faces of the students. There it is. Meanwhile, it's all business for Pro Volley Academy. The first ever FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup is happening from November 21 to December 7th. Phil Sports Arena, Pasig City. Visit FIFA.com/tickets for more details. Or you can watch it live via the Pilipinas Live app. One Sports Plus, and RPTV. Final chance to take down Kindai University for Pro Volley. Can they do it? Right now, Kindai University playing very, very loosely, and so loosely, in fact, that they've practically overhauled this starting lineup. Except for Haruka Misugi, everybody else is new. And the 6 on the floor for Coach Hideyuki Mitsuyama. Meanwhile, also a tweaked starting lineup for Pro Volley Academy with Abi Kinda, part of the starting lineup, and Jerry Chang, the starting setter in the first set, is back on the floor.
Yeah, these are changes you want to see. Now it's a matter of seeing how they blend well together.
First lead for Pro Volley Academy in the match off a hitting error by Kentaro Hata.
Well, you expect this from Kindai after winning the first 2 sets with comfortable margins. You really expect them to go to their bench because this is a university team and you want them to gain more experience and what more internationally.
They were sure of a block touch there on the hit by Yasuda. And then admission by one of the blockers of Pro Volley Academy, 1-all.
Oh, that's a better execution for Pro Volley.
Sturbach with a point.
That's one of the better quick hits from Pro Volley.
Back on top by 1. Jose with a great pass. And there's a connection. And Nozomi Yamamoto, his first point of the match.
Well, they're saying, Kindai is saying, you can do it, we can do it too. Going to the quick.
Nozomi Yamamoto with a serve. 2-all, set 3. Hansen sends it outside, there's a touch.
Better start.
Yeah.
Now the question is, can you maintain this type of play? Can you sustain this throughout the set? Because they always actually start out pretty decent, but then Kindai manages to pull away in the middle towards the end.
Good serve by Sturbach.
Good cover. Oh!
The kick save, no good for Hansen.
Good try, just too much power on that. It looked like he was in the other side of that football court.
3-all. Nice serve by Hata. Yeah, double block. Turns away Renova, and Kindai University on top for the first time in set number 3.
That's what they're successful with. You know, I'm talking about Kindai's. Every time you see Pro Volley trying to get better execution, then their blocking comes to play.
Chang chases this one down for the second touch. Kinda blocked by Shimomasu. Tarabayashi back to Shimomasu, and Shimomasu with back-to-back points.
Well, total blocks. We talked about the blocking coming into play. Kindai with 6, Pro Volley with just 1. You want to improve on that.
Yeah.
You know, we heard Coach really saying, I want more blocks. Oh, what a serve.
2-point lead for Kindai University. Hansen gets it through side side out, Pro Volley.
That's a good sign. You got a couple of stuff blocks in set number 2, but here he comes again. Samuel Hansen.
8 points for Hansen. Abby Kinda, the 20-year-old. Terabayashi to Misugi. Got it again.
You see the hang time. It wasn't the perfect timing in terms of approach. He just stayed in the air and then hit it off the blockers.
Misugi, I'm surprised that's only his 5th point with the amount of offense he poured into set number 2. Thought he would be in double digits at least. Service into the net for Misugi.
Well, you know, much of the reason why Kindai is out attacking Pro Volley, the efficiency is double. 55% for Kindai, just 28% for Pro Volley.
Serving to tie it, Hansen, not there.
And this is one thing you don't want to see. You're the one down and you commit the service error.
Aspero with a good pass. Chang to the pipe. And Hansen again.
Makes up. He makes up for that service error with that pipe attack.
Pro Volley Academy within 1. Isaac Ralova. Back-to-back service faults for Pro Volley. And will take us to our first technical timeout. Kindai up by 2 and up 2 sets to nothing.
Still live here at the Big Dome. This is where power meets passion. Welcome back to the 2025 Spiker Surf Invitational Conference. Now born and raised in the Philippines, stepping onto the stage is an emotional moment for Jude Aspero. Once a standout player from Bohol, he had to make a difficult decision to pause his volleyball journey in 2016 to tend to his mother who needed emergency surgery in Australia. And now, after 9 years, Jude has returned to the sport that he loves. It's a dream come true and I can't believe I'm finally living it, he said. It's a 360 moment for me. I've been waiting for this moment for years. Now he started playing socially in Sydney until he made his way to joining Pro Volley. And Jude's return to competitive volleyball isn't just about personal achievements, it's about inspiring others. Representation is important, especially for young Filipino athletes from provinces like me, he said. For Jude, this is more than just a game. It's proof that small beginnings can open doors to the biggest stages. Back to you, Noreen and Eric.
All right, thanks, Fiona. Aspero has been part of the starting lineup for 3 straight sets. Right now, they're down by 3 after a very varied rally put together by Terabayashi and Kindai University in that last sequence. And here's Aspero right on cue.
Yeah. But, you know, aside from that, he doesn't get a lot of kills, but his floor defense is on point.
Combination play. Aspero again, back-to-back points.
He is really a prime example of it doesn't matter how high you stand, it's how high you jump and the point you score, really.
Terabayashi, the reverse hata, cross court. There's a net touch against Pro Volley.
But it is a close 3rd set. So if you're Pro Volley, you want to keep it at that.
Prospero with a good pass again. Aspero rejected. Hansen keeping it alive. Chang Hit by Kindai. And Hata off the block and outside.
Able to brush it off the blocker's hand, but the blockers were established. It's that last adjustment when you feel the ball. Oh,
Serve outside. Yasuda. There is Jude Aspero. Good.
yeah, good serve, agree.
Nice serve. Yamamoto with a good hit. The dig goes over. Chance ball for Kindai. Misugi, another dig that goes over. Misugi. This one does not come back.
Well, the attitude of Kindai really relentless. You know, they're playing. You know, okay, your defense is there. Keep trying and keep trying.
3-point lead for Yamamoto and Kindai University. They're up 2 sets to nothing. Kindai with a hit. Misugi, two-handed push. There's a block against Misugi. Misugi. And wipes it off the block of Abi Kindai.
Just so smart. Just so smart. Well, this is the score line where Kindai normally wants to pull away. So if you're pro volley, you want some stops here.
Short serve from Yamamoto. Chang. There's a side out for Mikey Sturbach.
Well, he had a strong one at the start of the set. So if you can pass better and go more to Sturbach.
3-point game. Oh, that's one flaw that's been on display here in the entire third set for Pro Volley Academy.
It always, you saw it in the first 2 sets as well. It always happens when Pro Volley is trying to get closer.
Abi Kindai almost knocking over the broadcast table.
He hit the A boards. Thank God for the A boards.
Yeah. It would be needing a medic otherwise. Yeah, served by Hata into the net. 4-point cushion for Kindai University as Fletcher makes his return and brings in Hamza Khan for the first time today. Number 2 for Pro Volley. Well, a full front line for Fletcher. In front is Khan, Hansen, and Relova. Total service faults, 8 for Pro Volley. But Kindai not that far behind, 7. Whoa, from the pipe, Yoshiki Yasuda. Second technical timeout, 5-point lead for the white shirts out of Japan here in set number 3. The 2025 Emirates NBA Cup is here on Signal. Watch the action this November to December on NBA TV Philippines and Pilipinas Live. Pro Volley Academy down 2 sets to nothing and are down by 5 here in set 3.
Well, Kindai obviously wants to win this in straight sets.
Reverse set by Fletcher, and Hansen sends it out.
Well, they're actually assisting in this
Yeah.
pull away by Kindai with their errors.
So Haruka Misugi already in double digits. Lava is turned away by Shimomasu.
Yeah, that's just great read.
First timeout for ProVolley Academy, down by 7. We'll listen in to the huddle of Coach Papadopoulos.
Again, please risk. Okay, you see the ball just close. Try something different.
We literally just said
Yes, sometimes because now the block is ready for you. Try something different. Okay, come on, let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Go, bro!
You can do your fancy thing now.
Okay, Hansen and Ralova, two of the players Coach Papadopoulos talking to during the huddle.
Well, the coach is obviously asking them to change things up. If you're gonna go for that hit, you were successful the first time. You have to acknowledge blockers. Try to go right, try to go left. Can't be just one direction.
Kindai University starting to pull away again. Usually this point in the game when they start to flex and put the finishing touch on the set. They're comfortably ahead by 6 here.
They're both sides. I'm sure more errors than they had in set number 2 because just 3 apiece.
Yep. Service fault for Hansen.
They give it right back.
Overpass. Terabayashi. One-handed push, easy point for Yoshiki Yasuda.
Well, the lead is at 8.
Yeah. Well, at least in their debut here, Kindai showing us they've got the killer instinct. They know when to put it away and they don't hold back. Another overpass by the Phil Aussie Jude Aspero, and that was put away by setter Kazuhiro Terabayashi. Now a 9-point lead for Kindai University. They won by 13 in the second set.
Well, it goes to show really Kindai playing within the game plan.
Yeah.
You know, they're not changing. And you don't have to because you're effective.
The second stringers bringing it on here in set number 3. Lead is 10 already. One break point after another for Kindai University. Fletcher, miscue there with Ralova. Chance ball, and put away by Yamamoto.
Smiles all around, and rightfully so. They deserve it. They're playing very well.
ProVolley Academy will use their final timeout, down by 11 now.
Guys, it's a little bit presentation better. Come on, a little bit more energy, a little bit. It's not finish the game. Try. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Come on.
Intention, boys.
Come on.
We just need a bit of intention with everything we do.
Exactly.
Hey, that's that. You know, it's a good pass. We gotta do something with it.
Yes,
yeah? It's
yes.
intention. It's all
Exactly.
of that. Yeah.
Exactly. Come on, let's go, guys. Come on.
Phil Aussie, J.R. Prospero being very vocal in the final timeout of ProVolley Academy.
That's interesting, you know, what he's saying, intention. Everything has to have a purpose, intentional.
A 2-man sub for Coach Mitsuyama, as Honda back in for the second time today.
Well, Kindai's 2 points away from winning their first match in Philippine soil.
And in for the first time, Masakazu Kawano. There he is, making his presence felt right away.
Well, the goal of Kindai is to let everybody score.
And finally, Phil Japanese. Yuma Onabe, number 5 in the game for the first time today.
Ah, there, yeah. But it's nice to see, you know, from both sides, both teams. You have some Phil Aussies and Phil Japanese.
And that service outside Foronova, and that'll do it. It's a service fault that wins the match for Kindai University.
Well, a great debut for this young squad from Osaka, the Osaka Prefecture in Japan. A straight set victory. But yeah, we did mention, it was said that this Pro Volley haven't played together for long, so that has been their issues. A lot of individual talents, but it's a teamwork they need to polish.
And they'll get better each and every game they play. All teams in the semifinals play 5 games each, 1 down for both these teams. PROVOLLEY Academy with a loss in their debut against Kindai University in 1-0. Great start here for this young collegiate team. And the King Crunchers are here. The Super Spikers are here. They're seeing, you know, these teams that they will have to contend with in the next few days.
Scouting is present here.
And here's the confirmation, a 3-set win, a sweep in commanding fashion for Kindai University against PROVOLLEY Academy.
Still live here at the Big Dome. This is the 2025 Spiker Surf Invitational Conference, and we are currently here with our best player of the game, Haruka Misugi, with 16 points and 16 attacks. First of all, congratulations. Ngayon naman, unang panalo nyo, at sa unang game nyo, anong nararamdaman mo?
この大会の初戦に、勝利しましたけど、感想はどうですか？
とても嬉しいです。
Very happy daw.
Ngayon naman, gaano kahalaga itong pagsali nyo sa Spiker Surf, hindi lang para sa Kindai University, kundi para sa Japanese volleyball?
この大会に参加する、意義というかどれぐらい近代にとって大事ですかと。
初めての国際試合なんで、緊張とワクワクとがみんなあったと思うんですけど、とても楽しみにしながら待っていました。
Sa kanila daw first time na overseas sali sila ng tournament. So, medyo nervous na sila, pero masaya daw sa kanila.
Ayan, so thank you so much and congratulations once again. Omedetou gozaimasu. Not just to Haruka, but of course the rest of our Kindai University players. Now that's all from us over here. Back to you, Noreen and Eric.
All right, thanks, Fiona. Congratulations to Haruka Misugi. Excellent performance in this game. A sweep of Pro Volley Academy for Kindai University.
Yeah, it's the same storyline from the first set, the second set, and the third set. Kindai University just did a good job in playing to their strengths. When we look at all the categories, they out-attacked Pro Volley, they out-blocked, and errors are actually pretty close. So it looks like the familiarity, we kept saying the familiarity is there. It did not breed contempt, but happiness and good volleyball. Again, out-attack, out-block. But for Pro Volley, it's it's a start. You haven't played together for long, but you learn from today's game, see where you can improve on, and you never know, you can actually get better in a short tournament. Yep.
Great debut for Kindai University, getting their first win in their first game today, giving Pro Volley Academy their first loss of the Invitational Conference. Coming up next, we have the defending champion Super Spikers taking on King Crunchers, a team that beat them in 4 sets in the elimination round. Thanks to our director Arvin Cincolllagas, our game producer Ron Enriquez, for Fiona Bacani, Noringo, I'm Eric Dipan. Thanks for watching. A big win. Haruka Misugi leading the way for Kindai University. 3-set win against Pro Volley Academy. More semi-final action on Spikers Turf right here on your Signal TV channels.